Hello, everybody. It's been a hot minute because I've been out of town well, interestingly enough, like this, my daughter drew a picture of some mountains. How it got in here, I'm not sure. But I've been out of town, so I haven't posted much anywhere. And I went to the mountains with my kiddos and we just had a nice time away. But during that time was an interesting time to travel too because there was so much energy pumping through. I don't even have my microphone plugged in at all. It's okay. It's okay. You can hear me fine. All the tech stuff, I would like somebody else to figure out for me. So I don't take the time to do it. So we had one card already fly out. Let's see if these are the proper cards for the current energies. But how have you been feeling? Just do a quick check-in. What is going on? Lots of new things popped up, lots of old things popped up. Ooh, I feel that for somebody already. Are these the three cards we need? We need three cards. Let's put them in the proper order though, as they fell out here. We'll see what comes up for this. Lots of inner child work, lots of just really finalizing a lot of things that we've been trying to heal, traumas, experiences, perceptions, contracts, you name it. You name it. We've been trying to work through it. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I just heard, where do we go from here? Based on the third card. So let's go a little backwards here. I'm going to go backwards and forward. All of this has given us the strength we need to keep going. And how are we pulling in all of our star energy to make it happen? Now, this one is reversed. So some of you may be feeling like it's hard to grab onto, like that concept of being just a light being is just hard to grab onto. You can see she's got this thread here. So that is the short 1 minute version of these cards. Stay tuned for my in-depth, which may not be even much more, but let's see what comes through for this. Already getting some throat energy. So there's some things that we're not saying, we're not being honest about with ourselves right now. So it's time to get real. It's time to get real. And I've also been hearing this for a lot of people, just you are magical. Your being was created to be so magical, and you have no idea the power that you harness. You have no idea. So really learn, lean into discovering what that means for you. Because it can be all integrated. You can just pull that light energy just right into the core of who you are. So anything else for that one? No, but I noticed I just took a big breath there too. So there's something with that too, just letting the energy settle for yourself. But this middle card really is almost like a standalone. Everything up until now has been meant to make or break you. And depending on how you have chosen to respond to things, we have the lion and the lamb. And that's a, that juxtaposition, that light versus dark, or that fierce versus gentle, whatever that you interpret for that for your life, that is what is meant to be here for you. And she's wearing the heart around her neck below her heart center. Isn't that interesting? So a lot of this is all the things you've been through, all the things that have made you stronger. Obviously we were meant to go through so many things. But it's also pulling in that personal power, which is right about there in our physical bodies. So it's that strength that comes from above, in quotes, and pulling in all of that light energy that we're meant to create. Notice how there's a lot of white here, a lot of purity, a lot of cleansing, a lot of healing, and the strength. It's just so strong. Infinity, like our souls are infinite. We are going through this. We've been through this before. This is nothing, right? These are the phrases that are coming through, but really grasping on to who you are, taking back your power as a beautiful, amazing soul. Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? And that's what I heard when I saw this one instantly. So what does that mean? Well, instantly what I see, there's three options here too, but we're also balancing our masculine parts of ourselves, our feminine, and then we're also working to integrate our inner child energy, which has been coming up for a lot of people, my clients this week, myself included. So I had done a lot of that work, but there were parts of me that I had not looked at yet. It's time to look at them. It's time to look at them. So where do we go? How do we do this? How do we do this nonsense? That's the sarcastic me. That's really, again, that has to do with all your soul's process. You know what's also really interesting? She's sitting on the ground knitting too. She's weaving it together stitch by stitch, moment by moment. And he is also weaving, it looks like, like those macrame type decorations that have been popular the last several years. I don't know if they still are, but I think they're cool. So, and she's just examining the work. They're both working really hard and she's just watching it. And the masculine and feminine are helping bring her up to balance as well. It's interesting. I pulled out my knitting recently. I was like, I want to knit again. I miss it. But because I could spend hours and hours, hours just sitting there knitting. And I don't often have that time. So I think that's also part of it. Take time for enjoyment for what makes you you, for play, for fun, for maybe if it's just something as simple as sitting down, watching a movie with your family and drinking a hot cup of chocolate, hot cocoa. I would make mine cacao with essential oils and reishi mushroom, but that's a different story. Take time for you, explore who you are at the soul level while integrating your inner child energy and just explore that. So go out in nature, ground yourself, just sit and just feel what that's like to be in that space. That just will help all the pieces come together more easily. So, and with that, I'm just sending you so much love and healing energy and whatever you need for support, click below. Love connecting with all of you amazing souls, and we will talk very soon. So, I think that's it. I thought I had a thought, but I didn't. So, but the energy's been so crazy. I'm still integrating a lot. We all are. So be gentle with yourself. Talk to you soon.